Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Sue Schoning from the Soul Lighthouse. So wonderful to be back with you and to talk through what we can expect of the energy of June. Every month, I like to look at what we can expect. I look at the numerology, I look at the Vedic psychology, and it helps us to be aware, to anticipate, to be prepared for what the energy of the month is going to be asking from us. You can see by that picture that's on the screen right now that it is all about movement. There's a lot of dynamic energy, but just as we've got that runner on the screen, it's about doing it yourself. If you've ever been in a situation where you've gone for a road race, you know that the only way you're going to get to the finishing line is by running every step of the way yourself. This is what we're in for as we move into June. The winning tape is there, the end of the road race is there ahead of us, but we've got to do every single step of the way ourselves. Now, there is some very exciting energy on our doorstep this month. It is an energy of dynamic movement. It is an energy of action. It's an energy of accountability. So it's a very, very powerful energy that's there. The best way I can describe it, imagine that you've taken your car in, it's been tuned up, it's been souped up, they've given you a full tank of petrol, and as you drive it out of the garage, it is incredibly responsive. All you have to do is touch your foot on the accelerator and the car is primed to surge ahead. That's how I want you to think of this energy as we go through June. It has been primed just for the slightest touch of the accelerator that it's going to surge ahead. Now, what that actually means is that we need to be incredibly accountable as we drive. Because if we know that this car is going to respond at the very slightest touch, we need to be very clear. We need to be damn sure that we know where we're going to, so that we're the ones in control of the energy and not the energy that's in control of us. So, what does success mean for you? It's one of the first questions that we are being asked as we go into this month, is to reflect very seriously on this aspect of success. Now, success means different things to different people. If you speak to one person, success might mean that he's able to walk away from his corporate job and set up his own business. Success to somebody else might mean that he gets to the top of the ladder on the corporate ladder and he's now CEO or managing director. For somebody else, success might be falling pregnant and having a baby. For somebody else, it might be losing 30 kilos. For somebody else, it might be making sure that they've got enough money in their bank account to be able to survive for the rest of their lives. We are being asked to reflect very seriously before we do anything else. What does success mean in your life? And if we had to prime you for success, what should we be doing? We're being asked to remember that success has a number of different meanings and it manifests in all sorts of different ways. What would a successful life look like in your space? It's not just financial, it's not just career, but what would a successful life look like? What would tell you that you were living a successful life physically? That you were being successful within your relationships, with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends, with yourself? What would tell you that you were successful in your thoughts, in your mental programs? What would success look like for you in your spiritual life, in your spiritual practice? So it's very definitely not just a financial price tag or a career price tag. Success is an all-encompassing energy. And as we start off for June, I really do urge you to spend some time just contemplating what success means in your life. Now, June resonates with the 17-8 energy. And this 17-8 energy, one of the reasons that it is so powerful is because, quite simply, it resonates with this energy of success. We look at 8, it's hardworking, it's goal orientated, it is fast paced, it's dynamic, it's super responsible, it's exceptionally accountable, and it's incredibly coherent. It does what needs to be done. Now we combine that energy with the energy of 2018. We know that that gives us the 11 energy. It's one of the reasons why this year has been so dynamic. It's one of the reasons why it's so fast paced, because that 11 energy is an incredibly fast moving energy. It's very, very fast moving, very dynamic, very mercurial. What that means is that it's always changing, it's always responding, it's always moving. And so we've got this very fast paced energy that is throbbing out there. I want you to think of it almost that it's throbbing out there. And now we've got this energy of power, and we've got this energy of success. And June's energy is all about do the work, be responsible, be accountable, be coherent. Be coherent. And then you are able to harness this very dynamic of energy of the 11 and this very power rich energy of the 17-8. We're being asked to get off the treadmill. And imagine, if you like, going to gym, and we go to gym and we get onto the treadmill at gym, and we spend a lot of time, a lot of calories, and by the time we finished our run or our very fast-paced walk, we might be dripping with sweat and our legs might be feeling like jelly. But the reality is we get off that treadmill at the very same spot that we got onto it. And we have spent an enormous amount of energy, maybe a lot of time, in running and using up our energy reserves. But what we have to ask ourselves is, have we moved? Now, if we look at what the energy of the month is all about, it's powerful, it's strong, it's a leading energy, it's all about action, action, action. We're being asked to be very clear. Where are you spending your energy? Are you doing an enormous amount of work? Are you running and running and running, but you're actually just running on the spot? If you're honest, that you're spending a lot of time and a lot of energy, and when you get off the treadmill, you're in exactly the same spot as where you got on. The image here is very clear. Get off the treadmill and get onto the road. If you're going to be putting in all of that energy, make damn sure that you are putting kilometers behind you, that you're not running on the spot. It is an energy this month that says, yeah, you're going to get tired. Yeah, you probably are going to get exhausted. And yes, most definitely, you will get to that point where your legs feel like jelly. This month, take a breather, catch your breath, and then carry on going. This is not a month to sit down on the curb and just watch the runners going by, because you will not get any traction that way. This is about get up, show up, step up, and do the work. And just as I said at the beginning of this, is that if we do the work, we will get to that winning tape. We will get to the finish line, but we've got to do every single step of the way ourselves. Another question that we are being asked is to be very clear of, how am I showing up? Because in a month like this, where the focus is very much on action, it's not just about saying, yeah, I think I'll step up for that, and yeah, I think I'll do that. It's about putting our money where our mouth is, and it's about standing up and showing up, no matter how we feel, no matter what is going on with us. If I have made the commitment to do something, then I need to stand up and show up. I need to speak up. I need to strive up. This is an energy that turns around and says to us, be very, very aware of what signals we are sending out. What signals are we sending out to the universe of how we are showing up, of how we're participating, of how we are committing, of how we are going through the month. If we are wanting to attract an energy of success into our space, an energy of achievement, we've got to be very clear of how we are showing up, how we are speaking up. And we've literally got to dress ourselves for where it is that we want to be. You've heard that saying, no matter how you feel, get up, stand up, and show up. That is very much what June is going to be demanding of us as we go through this month. Now, it is an exercise in authenticity. The buzzword of this month is authenticity and integrity. And of course, you have all heard that saying, as above, so below, as within, so without. You've all heard that saying that who I am on the inside, I need to be in so much coherence that who I am on the inside, that it is consistently, coherently who I am on the outside. We're being asked to be very, very clear how I show up, but how I consistently show up with authenticity, with integrity, because this is the energy that 2018, this is the energy that June is demanding of us. Very important issue here. What money messages are you sending out to the universe? Because 8, yes, it resonates with that energy of wealth. It resonates with that energy of money. So we have to be very clear. What do you think about money? What are the money messages that you're sending out to the universe? How are you treating money? And here's a silly little example. I might be turning around and saying, I'm ready to receive abundance and I'm ready to receive pots of money. Thank you very much. But when I receive money or I receive loose change, what do? I just throw it into my handbag. It doesn't even go into my purse. It ends up being thrown into my handbag until my handbag has lots of loose change lying around with it. And the universe might say, how can I trust you with big amounts of money if you put all your coins and you're disrespectful with the little amounts of money? This month, we are being asked very clearly to be very aware of how we treat our money, how we work with money. What is the consistent message that we are sending out to the universe around the money? June 17/8 energy is all about money. It resonates with that, with wealth. It resonates with the currency of money. And so we're being asked to be very, very clear. What is it that I believe about money? What are my money blockages? What is it that I do with money? How do I treat money when I have it, when I don't have it? Am I a money anxious person? Am I a money fearful person? Am I a money avoider? Am I a money spendthrift? Or do I step into becoming almost a monk, a spiritual monk, when I talk about my money and I say money is beneath me? There's nothing spiritual about money, so I'm not going to even go there. We need to be very clear about what money messages we are sending out to the universe, specifically in a 17/8 month. Now, this is such a huge, huge topic and such an important topic that I'm going to be doing a series of talks as we go through this month. So please watch out for them. If you haven't signed up for our YouTube channel, please make sure you do so that you don't miss these money messages as I send them out during this month of June. Because in a 17/8 month, yes, we have to look at how we're showing up. Yes, we have to look at our accountability. Yes, we have to look at our authenticity, but we also need to be very, very clear of how we are dealing with this issue of money. Money is the currency that makes the world go round, and so we need to be very clear on how we treat it. Keep in mind this month that it's a dance of accountability and authenticity. And so, what that means, how you show up matters. No matter how you feel this month, get up, stand up, show up, speak up, strive up. Because this energy, whatever it is that we do, it will support us. It's like putting your foot on the accelerator when your car has been primed to go. How you show up matters. Be coherent with who you are on the inside and how you participate on the outside. Be very clear on your goals, be very clear on your direction. And maybe this is a perfect time for you to get yourself an accountability partner to keep yourself on track. You know as well as I do that if we do not have a plan of where we want to get to, anywhere will do. If we do not have a direction in mind and if we do not have goals that we are trying to achieve, we might as well just spend all our energy running on the treadmill. This is an exceptionally good time. Set those goals, set those plans, and get yourself into an accountability program so that you can keep yourself on track this month. You'll be amazed at your productivity, by the way, if you are working with accountability partners or if you are working to a goal-oriented plan, because it keeps you disciplined, it keeps you focused, and it keeps you on track. Be very, very clear that financial or business success is just one aspect of success. That coherence is required this month on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and financial. But be aware, money is highly charged this month. It's a highly charged energy this month. So be very, very clear what messages you are sending out to the universe. Are you begging the universe for more, but then you're refusing to step up and show up? It's like that saying that says, Lord, give me money, Lord, give me money, Lord, please give me money. And a voice comes out and it says, let me help you, but please just go and get yourself a job so that I can get you some money. Or let me help you go and buy a lottery ticket so that I can help you. We've got to take action. What money messages are you sending out to the universe this month? Some of the pitfalls, there's always duality with everything, and so we need to be aware that there are dualities. If you don't have a plan, you're going to be scattered. Because the energy is so fast moving, because there is so much dynamic energy that's coming in, it's like you're going to have a mile a minute. Your brain's going to be moving at a mile a minute. If you're not focused, if you do not have a plan, you're going to get pulled off on all sorts of different tangents, and you'll end up doing a lot of work and not having any traction. So make sure you've got a plan. Second thing is, because this energy is so fast moving, because it's so demanding, and because we've got to run every single step of the way ourselves, there are times that you're going to feel close to burnout. And there are times that you might feel exhausted and absolutely worn out. So plan some rest moments along the way. Just like if you're driving a souped up car, you still have to put petrol in every now and then. It's the same thing this month. You cannot work 30 odd days without a break. Make sure that you schedule in an afternoon here, a day off there, some downtime here, because we all need to re-tank, especially in a month like this. It's a very ego-driven month. One of the meanings of this 17-8 energy, it is an incredibly ego-driven month. And there comes this energy that says, look at me, see me, validate me. So we have to be very cognizant of this. And we've got to be in a space where we validate ourselves, where we are self-referral and we're able to validate our achievements and our successes and our activities. But because it is an ego-driven month, please just look at the people who are in your space, whether they're your children, whether they are your co-workers, whether they're your lovers, your spouses, your partners, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, whether they are your family, and just validate them, just honor, just recognize, just see the people around you. You will be amazed how people perform when they are seen, when they are recognized, and when they are witnessed, and when they're validated. So just keep that in mind, is instead of letting the ego run and take over, step into authenticity and coherence and recognize who's doing what and tell them, I see you, I validate you, I honor the work that you're doing. And then do it to yourself. Do it to yourself. See yourself, witness yourself, appreciate yourself. And yes, be very clear. When you need time, just catch a breath, catch a breather, and then carry on going. This month is very clear. What am I creating with my life? What am I creating with my life? But now there's a sense of urgency. What am I creating this month? What am I creating now? What am I creating now? Be very clear of what you are doing and where you want to be, and that will tell you what you need to start doing and what you need to stop doing. I hope you found this useful. I hope there has been a bit of information here that you can use and you can use to your benefit. If you would like more information, please get hold of me. If you would like to be part of our money series as we're going through this month, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the videos that we're going to be bringing out. And thank you so much for watching, but have an empowered, constructive, authentic, action-packed month. It is power beyond measure, and it's in your hands. Take it, use it, and make it happen. I wish you a super, super successful June, and I'll be back with you really soon. Thanks for watching. This is Sue Schoning from the Soul Lighthouse. You can get hold of me at those numbers that are on the screen, and I will be back with you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.